And round 4, playing against Cuphole this time. And won yet another die roll. And given a hand that we cannot possibly play. So let's throw that back. This seems okay, I guess. It's not amazing, but one more land and we can at least play Witch's Familiar. Which isn't nothing. I'd much rather have something, but I don't think I want to go to 5 over this. Having both of our expensive spells and our splash card hurts us fairly significantly. Because this we're probably not going to cast in any reasonable time frame. This is going to take some amount of time. God knows when I'll be able to get this online. So really it's just these 3 cards that I'd be keeping it for. And that's not the most amazing. I think I'm going to actually go to 5. This is much better. This is actually much better. Our opponent is having some amount of technical issues, so I might cut the recording and come back when they return. Alright, our opponent is back, has played the planes, and let's keep going. More 3-drops. Alright, hopefully we draw a land next turn, otherwise we're in a bit of trouble. Spirit Bonds, okay, that's a card. That could get out of hand pretty quickly. Okay, so we got our 3rd land. So lead with Tinkerer, I think. And yeah, let's try to get in. I presume is paying for the spirit. Or at least he will if Magic Online ever gets its act together. There we go. Alright. If he wants to double block this, that's a trade that I'll make. And I'll play Coral Barrier because it blocks his servant. He could play a 6-drop this turn with the servant, which is a bit scary, but looks like he's not going to. He's just going to try to come out with some more action. So next turn I'm probably playing Frost Links and maybe even locking down the servant just so that he can't ramp out something amazing for the next turn. But really it's these spirits that are just going to chip away at us. Yeah, I'm going to play the Frost Links, tap down, probably just generate a servant. Because if he wants to attack with Rough Rider, that's fine by me. And I can ulcerate something if it comes up. So if he attacks with Rough Rider, I'll probably block with Frost Links. He'll probably sack a Spirit to try to protect it, and then I can ulcerate it. And it's still not really a 2-for-1 because I'm killing the Rough Rider and just one of his free spirits, but still more value than... Or he can just not attack with it. I'm kind of okay with that as well, though these spirits are going to get annoying. I don't really have any way to actually kill that Spirit Bombs unless I like splash Naturalize, because I think I have a Naturalize in the board. But I don't think I'm going to do that just for one thing. Absolutely not. You do not get to have that. Alright, everyone in? Alright, so he's got the Generator 7 back, so if that did hold him off for a turn, he could definitely do it now. Alright, I'm going to keep on doing this, because he can block if he wants to. Like, he can trade for Frost Links. And he's throwing away his thing, but it doesn't look like he's actually using that to ramp into anything scary anyway. He's not even protecting it, which is probably right. Like, if he doesn't have something to ramp into, then Spirit is doing more than the Generator 7 was. What's this? Heat Ray. Sure. Now we're kind of ahead at the moment, but he does have 3 cards in hand and we have nothing, so he could very easily become the other way around. And look at this, it did. So goodbye to probably just one of the Witch's Familiars. Yeah. We no longer have any attacks, and you can keep on chipping away at us with spirits. Okay. So I could put that on one of my 2 creatures, attack with it. If he blocks with the Sliver, then the Sliver would die and I would get my Familiar back. Otherwise it's taking 3. Sounds like a reasonable course of action. Sure. Kind of figured he'd do that so that he could block the squid. Okay, here we go, here we go. So play this. Keep up the ability to pop the fist if we need to. No attacks, obviously. Alright, I'm going to kill this now. And then next turn I'm probably attacking with the Sentinel. And start chipping away at his spirits. He probably blocks this. If he doesn't block it, then we can bolt his face. If he blocks it, then he's going to start running out of spirits and we can bolt his sliver. Yeah, so at end of turn, we probably bolt the sliver and then just have lots of attackers. Alright, that probably means he has another creature and a way to get another spirit. Yeah, here it is. LRRSealed. No! No! Alright, nothing we can do about that. I'm not playing around a LRRSealed. Maybe now that I know he has it, I'll play around it a bit, but definitely not playing around it in the blind. Okay, so what do we have that we could consider? Definitely not Leviathan plan this time. Probably not the counter spells. Don't think I'll bring in the gate just for LRRSealed. Although maybe for Spirit Bonds. Not going to try to hold up Negate all game just because he might draw Spirit Bonds. Crippling Blight would kill like a spirit, but that doesn't seem too amazing. Eternal Thirst might not be so bad if it's going to have all of these little spirit tokens, but then that's just one card. Like if he doesn't get the Spirit Bonds, then his deck's going to be rather different than what we saw. Yeah, I think we just run this back. Yes, I'll play first. And I will keep this, because this is great. Probably just slamming Mucklurker on turn 3. There's not a lot that Wall of Frost would deal with that it wouldn't. So All right. Sure. So if I put the Inferno Fist on here and attack, he can double block and kill it. I'd kill both of his guys, but it'll just be 2 for 2. Because I can't actually blow up the fist. If I attack without putting the fist on it, he can double block, and I only get to kill one of them, and I don't think I want to make that trade. So I'm just going to slam the Sentinel, I think. Because then next turn if I rip a land I can put the fist on the Sentinel and crash in for a lot of damage. Seems like my most aggressive option. Yeah, let's do that. So with Caustic Tar in the hand, I kind of want to be able to do damage to him, but I don't want to sacrifice the ability to go to the long game. Just for the opportunity to deal a bit of damage. Okay. So if I block this on here, he can blow up the Cathar and eat this. So it'd be trading Cathar for what is it? Merklurker. Which obviously I'm not happy to do. If I block the Cathar, then it would need to be something that he has in his hand. Which he could have. And probably does have, given it's attacking with it. Because since I'm definitely not blocking this would only save 1 damage. And he probably has something. And 1 damage isn't worth the risk. And there's the land. Alright. So, you can attack. Get bigger. That was his heat ray. Damn it, played right into that. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I should not have played right into that. Alright, what have you got? Another heat ray. 2 heat rays? Oh, it's still a 2 for 1. Admittedly, this is not huge, and the lurker sort of is, but alright. play the wall, stabilise me a little bit, play caustic tar, hopefully win in 7 turns. Alright, so now I can slam this on an untapped land, which is nice. Wall of Frost will hopefully keep me alive long enough to caustic tar him to death, and Flesh to Dust can deal with anything that this ramps out. Midnight Guard. No, that's a thing. Welcome turn. Well, playing it. Yeah. So he's going to start dealing some damage to us, but we're also dealing damage to him, and if it starts getting out of hand, we can start Flesh to Dusting. Okay, I don't think Flesh to Dusting this stops that from happening. It still counts as a blocking creature. So, yeah, that's going to be awkward. His Rough Rider still won't untap next turn, but we've lost a significant piece of our defense. And by significant piece of our defense, I mean he has technically lethal power on the board. He won't actually be able to attack us with it, and we have Flesh to Dust, but he still has us dead in 2 turns. And we do not have him dead in 2 turns. Because, yeah, if we Flesh to Dust one of these 2 guys, we take 2, go to 5, and the next turn we take 5. Or we can take 4, then Flesh to Dust, like, say, this thing, and then take, 4 again the next turn. I think Flesh to Dust on Midnight Guard has the best chance of us surviving. Because we go to 5 and then we go to 0 exactly, which means that any blocker is enough for us to... May as well just do this now. We're not pretending we have anything. Wait, oh, Lava Axe again. Oh well. Couldn't exactly play around it. Oh, that would have gotten us too. If you didn't have the Lava Axe, we could have done that. We could have killed this. Ow. So 1 and 3 is not amazing. Our deck probably deserved to do a bit better. Like, our deck was not amazing, but it wasn't terrible. Probably should have gone at least 2-2 with that deck on its own. So I know I did play a few of those games pretty badly. I was rushing through a lot of decisions to try to make sure that I'd got everything done in enough time, and I did play pretty sloppily in a few of the games. But I hope it was at least enjoyable for you to watch, and I'll see you hopefully next week.